In the last video, we actually spoke about CPC, CPL, CPA, and all these parameters. Now, there are a lot more other terminologies, there are a lot more other parameters and KPIs basically that you need to look at, starting from CTR. In this video, I'm gonna only talk about CTR, which is click-through rate or click-through ratio. Now, click-through rate actually defines how good your advertising is, because CTR, which is a click-through rate, and how actually first let me just explain it to you how to calculate a CTR. Say for an example, 100,000 people saw your ad, and out of them, 1,000 people clicked on your ad. Now, the ratio of clicks to the impressions, or ratio of clicks to the people who have seen the ads, is actually your CTR rate. Now, we always define it into percentage. So for example, 1,000 divided by 100,000 into 100. So that is clicks divided by impressions into 100. That's how you define your CTR ratio. Now, why it is important is something that you need to understand. Because if you're working on your digital marketing planning, if you're working on trying to promote your brand with digital, you're working on various campaigns, you are coming up with various ideas. Now what you have to look at is whether your communication, which is your image or the video that you're using, the copy that you're using, the text, the captions that you're using, the copy and the caption that you're using, the headline that you're using, and then the landing page. Okay, all these things matter a lot when it comes to actual conversions. However, to improve your CTR, you need to work on only 3 parameters. Now, what are these 3 things? The number one thing is your ad copy and your ad image. Ad copy has to be really compelling, to the point, crisp. People don't have time. You have to be very specific, precise, and connecting at the same time. Now, once your copy is good, your image should be, because the attention span is so low, it has to connect with the audience. The copy and the image has to go very well with your audience, and you'll have to do a thorough study. Look what is working with people. Look, how people are running ads, because they have also done a lot of research. You try out some ads, you learn more about your audience, try to take some feedback from your audience, and then you finally create something which works with your audience, basically. The third thing, that is your targeting. Now, you do your ad copy correct, you work on your images correct. Now, if your communication is right and your targeting is wrong, so for an example, you are promoting a course. Okay, that course is actually intended for people who are IT professional, and specifically software engineers of software developers, those who are coding, those who have background of coding. If this is your target audience and you have worked on an amazing copy, amazing imagery, amazing video, and it is very well connecting with that target group, but what you have done is you have done your targeting wrong on your advertising platform. So when you're doing it on, let's say for example, consider social media itself. So you have done the targeting for people who are very, you're doing the advertising, you're doing the targeting to a very wider range of audience, where you're not specifying people who are actually working into IT. You're not specifying people who have some software experience or background. If you're not using the right tools to reach out to these kind of people, it will reach out to anybody and everybody, right? So when you're reaching out to anybody and everybody, they may be interested, they may not be interested. And if they're not actually interested, they might see your ad, but they will not click on it, and automatically your CTR ratio will go bad. And you will see, so if the CTR is bad, if the CTR rate is really low, you can understand that something, either the communication or the targeting, is wrong. So sometimes it is communication, sometimes it is targeting, sometimes it is combination of both. So if you can have the right combination of both copy, imagery, and the targeting, you will be able to optimize your CTR. You can try a lot of things. You can always, and plus at the same time, all the platforms, all the ad platforms are driven by machine learning algorithms. These machine learning algorithms always see how people are interacting or how people are engaging with your ads. So it's not just limited with the ads. When they click on it, when they go to the landing page, if they're spending more time on it, if they're not spending more time on it, they will the algorithms will consider them that, the more the bounce rate, when people leave it, they will not show ads to these people. Or they say, and even if they are your target audience. So say for example, you're reaching out to the right target audience, but your landing page was really bad, it was loading slow, it had some problems, you led people to the landing page and they couldn't actually interact with your landing page, that again goes bad with the algorithm. So you need to make sure that your image copy, your ad copy, the kind of creative that you have used, if you are using a video, and at the same time your targeting is right and your landing pages are working perfectly fine. If you can have the combination of all these three, your CTR will improve, and you need to always keep a track of your CTR. If your CTR is going low, check your previous campaigns, compare it with your other campaigns as well. Always keep a track of CTR in a proper way. Say for an example, last time you have achieved a CTR of a specific campaign 3.6%, okay, and this time if it is going low, as good as 2% or 2.5%, for sure there is something wrong. So you need to understand all these things and keep a track of all these parameters. It would definitely help you to optimize your campaigns. Even if you're not doing it by yourself, even if you're working with your agencies, you can always ask these questions. You can always ask these questions in your reports, and you can always tell them, suggest them, and be part of that, the strategic discussions when they are actually planning your campaigns. Thank you so much for watching this video once again. I'm sure you're liking this series where we are talking about various aspects of digital marketing. These videos are very basic, very simple, just to give you insights. You don't have to go to any place. You can learn lots and lots of stuff of digital marketing, of digital advertising within our learning section. So stay tuned and keep watching.